Today we're gonna make my viral high protein, low calorie, beefy cheesy burritos. This recipe has over 8 million views across all platforms combined, and there's a reason why it's so good. This recipe is perfect if you're looking for a grab and go meal throughout the week, and you can freeze it for weeks. And believe it or not, it actually tastes better after it's been frozen. So let's jump right into it. This is my secret taco seasoning blend. And this is our all-purpose taco seasoning that you could literally use on anything. Or you could use this if you're a lazy piece of shit like me. This is our 91% lean ground beef. Just make sure you pat it really dry so that there's no moisture. Jalapenos are optional, but I do love the kick they add to these burritos. I'm removing the seeds because the seeds and the veins is where all the spice is, so we don't really want that. We just want the spice to come from our taco seasoning mix. So this is the method I'm using to cut these jalapenos. I'm just doing these long lines here, long streaks, flipping it over, and then just cutting like this. That way you get these nice little jalapeno pieces. We want to grate some of this sharp cheddar cheese. For this recipe, I'm grating approximately 1 cup of sharp cheddar cheese. This is gonna make our beefy cheesy burritos super creamy and flavorful. And for our secret ingredient, we're gonna blend some cottage cheese. This is gonna make our dish super creamy and high protein without the extra calories. I'm adding around 1 cup of cottage cheese. Don't forget to season it with our spice blend from earlier. Keep blending the cottage cheese for around 1 to 2 minutes or until it's smooth and creamy, just like this. And for the wrap, I'm using these low-carb mission tortillas for only 70 calories per tortilla. This is the perfect vessel to wrap these burritos up. We're gonna start off with a tablespoon of cooking oil. And when your pan is smoking hot like that, we're gonna add our lean ground beef. Don't touch your meat for the first 2 minutes. You want it to develop a beautiful golden brown crust first. And when it looks like this, we break it apart. Add your jalapenos and cook them for a few minutes until softened, then add your taco seasoning mix. Now season with salt and freshly ground black pepper to taste. I like a lot of pepper in this. It just brings out all the flavor. Now add 3/4 cup of almond milk, around 1/2 cup of the sharp cheddar cheese. Turn your heat down to medium. Add 3 slices of these Velveeta American cheese. Turn your heat down to low, and at the very end, you wanna add that cottage cheese mixture. If the heat's too high, the cottage cheese mixture might split. And now you just want to mix everything up. And once it gets creamy and thick, just like this, you're ready to go. Just look at how creamy and thick that is. Now let the mixture cool down for 10 minutes before we begin to wrap. If you guys are liking this video, feel free to hit that like and subscribe button for more videos just like this. Wow. Bro, come taste this, man. That is perfect. That is out of this world. Once your mixture has completely cooled down, we're gonna start to roll these up. So now we have our low-carb tortillas all set out. Okay, so now we're gonna start spooning on our mixture right in the center of these burritos. Around 2 heaping tablespoons per burrito. Okay, and now we're just gonna roll these up. We're gonna fold the sides in and just fold over, tuck the sides in, and then just use the tin foil to assist you with the rest. Now to reheat this, it's super simple. You have 2 different options. You can wrap this up with a wet paper towel and microwave for around 3 minutes. Alternatively, my favorite method is you can air fry these at 385 degrees for around 13 to 15 minutes. That's gonna make it golden brown on the outside and then cheesy and gooey on the inside. If you don't have an air fryer, that's no issue. You can bake these at 400 degrees for around 25 to 27 minutes. You can store in the freezer and it'll last you for weeks. You have fresh lunch and dinner ready to go in around 15 minutes. And believe it or not, these are gonna taste so much better after they've been frozen. And that's why I really love this recipe. You can get it done in a few hours and have lunch or dinner ready for the entire week. Who can beat that?
Eat those carbs, baby.